Hi there, time for another Bushrangers news update. Pete Lazer with you, and Clint McKay's joined us. Thanks for joining us, mate.
No worries, Pete. It's always a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, well, you're on the crutches, but he's still healthy of mind, and that's where we go to first, and it's the KFC Big Bash. It's all wrapped up prematurely from a Bushrangers point of view, and it did so last week. A disappointing loss against the South Australian Redbacks.
Yeah, it's sort of been a disappointing KFC Big Bash for the Victorian DSC Bushrangers, but those things happen. We've been quite successful in this competition over the last few years, so hopefully one low year and we're back on top next year, whichever format they sort of go with.
Good to see Wadey get some runs, a great 52 not out. He has thrown up a few Australian candidates, and maybe Wadey could be one of those in the future.
Yeah, definitely. I think Wadey's not too far off at all, Pete. He's been great for us since he's moved over from Tasmania, and he continues to make runs. And the other night we saw sort of his potential coming out with 52 off, I think it was 30 odd balls, and played some amazing shots.
It takes us to the final of the KFC Big Bash, which is on this Saturday night. The aforementioned South Australian Redbacks, who we faced off in the final against last year, taking on the New South Wales Blues. How do you see that final going at the Adelaide Oval? Yeah,
it's going to be a very exciting game. I thought you got New South Wales, sort of the baby Blues at the moment. You've got some very exciting young kids, especially from their quick bowls. So it's some very exciting players, and South Australia have been quite good in this form of the game for the last couple of years. So it's going to be a tight contest, and I think whoever gets off to a flying start is going to hold the stead.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a trophy up for grabs before that, and that is the WNCL T20 final, and our very own DEC Spirit, they're taking on the New South Wales Breakers. A repeat of last year's game, hopefully a repeat of the result too.
Yeah, definitely back-to-back for the girls. I'm sure that's what they're looking forward to, and they've been great during this 2020 competition, so hopefully one more game and take the title again for 2 years in a row.
Back to the boys, back to the DC Bushrangers, and the title, well, there's two titles that are still up for grabs. The first one of those is the Ryobi One Day Cup. 2 games remaining. We're equal second with Tasmania on the ladder at the moment, and the one home game remaining that you can get back down and see us is against the New South Wales Blues. The aforementioned Blues are a very good side, but we'd love to knock them off.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a great contest. Us and New South Wales has been a great rivalry over sort of many years, and like I said, they've got a few injury problems at the moment, and sort of a lot of people representing Australia, so they've got a young side but a very exciting side, so it'll be a great competition for us, and hopefully we can get one more win and make it to that final and hopefully host it.
It'd be great to host the final. That is here on Sunday the 27th of February. Hopefully the DC Bushrangers hosting that and winning it, of course. Clint, we wish you best in your rehabilitation. Hopefully you get better, mate.
Thanks very much, Pete.
For all your Bushrangers news, get on to www.bushrangers.com.au.